My girlfriend went off the rails at the party. Now I'm not sure what's next. I've been in a relationship for a while now, and while every couple has their ups and downs, the other night, things took a turn that I wasn't prepared for. And I'm honestly still trying to wrap my head around it. My girlfriend, 21, decided to host a late Halloween party at her place. And while I wasn't expecting fireworks, the night quickly spiraled into something I wasn't ready for. Let me explain. I got to her place around 6 p.m., and it was already buzzing with activity. She, her roommates, and their boyfriends were already in the party mood, a bit tipsy, which didn't bother me at first. By 9 p.m., the place was packed with about 12 people. Everything seemed pretty normal until I stepped outside to smoke. That's when things started to get weird. My girlfriend pulled me aside to tell me that her cousin, Adam, and a guy named Josh would be coming to the party. Now, here's where it gets tricky. A few months ago, I caught her texting Josh some pretty flirty messages. She assured me that it was harmless and that nothing had ever happened between them. She even said that she could have him if she wanted to, but that she never would. I trusted her, or at least I thought I did. After that, we agreed that she would stop talking to him, which she said she had. So, hearing that Josh was coming to the party didn't sit right with me. She told me not to make a scene, and that Josh was just coming to hang out with the group before leaving. But as the night went on, my suspicions only grew. From 9 p.m. until about 1 a.m., my girlfriend was attached at the hip to Josh. She was sitting next to him, leaning on his shoulder, touching his thigh while laughing at his jokes. She even twerked with her friends in front of everyone. But after every dance, she'd look directly at Josh, as if checking if he was watching. I could feel the jealousy rising in me, and I confronted her at one point, asking for a kiss. She leaned in, only to push me away and leave the room. At this point, I was upset and pulled her aside to talk about how uncomfortable she was making me, but she brushed me off and went back inside, leaving me standing there feeling like I was invisible. The night didn't get any better. I had planned to stay until everyone left just to keep an eye on things, but things just kept escalating. At some point around 1 a.m., my girlfriend walked me to the door and told me to leave. She explained that she just wanted to take a shot and go to bed, but I knew something didn't feel right. The only people left at the party were her roommates, their boyfriends, Adam, and Josh. I asked if I could stay, but she refused. She immediately went back inside without a second thought. Confused, I sat outside on the steps for a moment, wondering if I should just leave or go back in. I knew she wasn't in her right mind, so I decided to go back inside to make sure she was okay. When I walked in, Josh had announced that they were going to McDonald's, and I offered to drive since I was sober. Everyone else got into their car and left, but when I turned to my girlfriend to beg her to ride with me, she just laughed it off and ignored me. She walked straight out the door and into the car with Josh, leaving me behind, calling after her. I stayed up talking to her roommates and their boyfriends until 5 a.m., trying to make sense of everything. That's when they confirmed my worst fears. Apparently, she and Josh had been texting and hanging out when I wasn't around. They even mentioned that she had invited him over while I was away. I was crushed, questioning everything. When she finally came home at 5:30 a.m., she was completely out of it. They had taken more shots, and she was blackout drunk. I just wanted to find out the truth. I told her I needed to see her phone to figure out if everything her roommates had said was true. She seemed confused and couldn't find it. We spent hours looking, even calling her cousin's place and checking McDonald's, and that's when we found her phone, smashed in the parking lot. Now I'm stuck, not sure how to feel. I was already upset about the texts I had found months ago, but I thought we were working through it. She assured me that nothing was going on between her and Josh, but now I'm left questioning everything. How could she disrespect me like that by inviting him to the party, acting all over him, and then ignoring me when I needed her? How am I supposed to trust her after all of this? She claims she doesn't remember anything after 9 p.m., saying she was blackout drunk. She insists that she didn't do anything wrong, but the way she acted all night, dancing, seeking Josh's attention, even telling me to leave, feels like she was choosing him over me. I don't know what to think. I want to believe her, but the evidence is hard to ignore. I'm lost right now, and I don't know what to do next. I want to believe she cares about me, but the way she acted is hard to move past. What do I do from here? How do I deal with the fact that she could have cheated, or at least disrespected me, so blatantly?